Hey, what's up, y'all? This is the space and place of where you come to get edified with yours truly, Dr. Eddie. Listen, I'm so glad, I'm so excited for this space and platform to where we can do a little something different, and just talk to you, incredible, beautiful, wonderful, amazing people that you are. Let's get right into it. I just got off of an interview, just finished completing one, and one of the questions was, what is wrong with relationships today? Maybe you've asked that question. We're seeing a myriad of divorces. Divorce rate is 60%, uh, minimal. We're seeing the divorce rate even higher, oftentimes in the church than in the world. We're seeing people who we thought would be relationship goals, right? uh, Incredible, wonderful, beautiful celebrity couples that we said, oh, that's a great fit together. And now we want to live vicariously through them. And then it's Splitsville. It's over, done, kaputs, right? And so for a lot of people, especially who live vicariously through those relationships, who make other people's relationship their goals, it is very disheartening for them. They now begin to get really, really down on uh, maybe not even only themselves, but definitely the whole aspect of relationships, and feeling like a hopeless romantic. And the answer that I gave, the answer that I rendered, the answer that I shared was the whole fact that oftentimes in relationships, we have made it so transactional that we're not accountable. What can you buy me? What bag can you get? Can you take me on a trip to Dubai? Can you get me all of these things, right? We've made relationships about what I can get, not so much about what I can give. And I think when you step into the whole aspect of relationships, much less marriage, one thing is you have to literally um, take some ownership with your own life and move into a place of not selfishness, but selflessness. How many times have you seen people filing for divorce and irreconcilable differences, right? Sometimes we major in minors, and the things that we can actually grow through, we grapple with, and then we just give up about. And I think there are some things, especially when you look at relationships, one is that love is not enough, right? Some of us, we love our ex, we love people that we can't even be around. We literally have to social distance ourselves from, right? Because they're toxic, they're a biohazard. Um, they're asymptomatic to what they cause us, but we're the ones suffering in silence, or we're the ones now dealing with the ramifications of it. Love is the thread, purpose is the glue, right? Love is one of those things that you shouldn't just be looking for somebody to provide it for you. They should complement the love that you already have internally, interpersonally, right? You've got to be in a place of, is our purpose in proximity with one another? Purpose being in proximity with somebody else doesn't mean that they do what you do, right? Because we can get connected to people based off compatibility, but there's no suitability. You can't expect a purpose partner if you have not first partnered with your purpose. We got so many people who want to say I do, but have you first said I do to you? Have you said I do to the purpose that God gave you? Because I think really where we are at in the whole scope of relationships and marriage, so on and so forth, we're literally in a Proverbs 20 verse 6. We're in a Proverbs 31 verse 10 area. And we hear so much about Proverbs 31, who can find a virtuous woman? But we fail to think about and even talk about Proverbs chapter 20 verse 6. I'm more English than math, but 20 does come before 31. Proverbs 20 verse 6 says, who can find a faithful man? Proverbs 31, who can find a virtuous woman? Brothers want sisters to be virtuous, but sisters want men to be faithful. And I think we're in a place of who can find, right? Who can find is the laws of supply and demand. If it's little supply, the demand goes up. When you think about your value and who you are, You're not a 7-Eleven, you're a Ruth's Chris, right? You're not a McDonald's, you're a Mastro's restaurant. They can't find you everywhere. And when they can't find you everywhere, because you've invested so much in yourself, because you've beautified yourself, not just on the outside, but also on the inside, because you've developed your purpose, because you've walked in the place of honing your character. Now it moves you into a place of your value. The demand for you goes up, right? We've got to move from a place of what can I just get? And now I got to move into a place of what can I give? And I think when we move from, the westernized standard view of, me, mine, and thine, it's all about me. As Lil Wayne said, it's all about I, and give the rest of the vowels back. Versus now being able to love someone, not how you want to love them, but can you love somebody the way that they need to be loved? And hear me, you can't love somebody the way they need to be loved if they don't even know, one, how to love, much less knowing their love language. No need of trying to love somebody through a specific type of love language and y'all not even speaking the same language, right? And I think that's one of the things where it is that we are. We got to get back to the basics. Self-discovery, got to know our purpose in God. And then we can't be so focused on me that we don't think about we. It can't be so much about I that we forget about us. That's how we move from a level of distrust and mistrust to a level of trust. Listen, I want you to like, I want you to comment, I want you to subscribe. Stay right here with this channel. I want you to share this video with as many people as possible. Oh, and by the way, I want you to make sure that you join our online community. Join Dr. Eddie's Academy. That's right, yours truly. Join my academy where we focus on faith, identity, relationships, speaker training, financial empowerment, and much, much more. I want you to join in with a number of gifted leaders who understand that their network determines their net worth, right? They really want to grow. They want to develop. We've got master classes. We got sessions each week. We talk about so many topics that are going to empower you, and we give you strategies to take your life to the next level. Why don't you join us? DrEddieAcademy.com. And guess what? It's only $1 to join. It's a no-brainer. Much love. Stay empowered. Stay encouraged. Stay edified. Peace and love.